Hello and welcome. It's Mitchell here. So, yeah, I know I didn't do this yesterday, but I don't know. Everybody wanted to play some Fortnite, so that's pretty much what I was doing. Um, so yeah, we pretty much had everybody playing Fortnite, so it's like it wasn't too bad. Um, Still a bunch of cheaters on freaking Fortnite that Epic won't do nothing about. And it's funny because Epic is losing money and they're sitting there laying off 830 freaking workers when all they have to do is maybe a few things like, I don't know, maybe fix the game, take out a bunch of the bull crap that makes the game bull crap, and then deal with cheaters. Simple. It is literally simple enough to just be like, look, do those three things, and guess what happens? You start making money again. How do you think it works? I mean, seriously, Epic, how do you think it actually works? You think you could just sit around and not do nothing about cheaters? You think you could just sit around and screw up the game? You think you could just sit around and not fix the performance or this or that of the game? Come on. When you don't do nothing, you don't make nothing. You see what I'm saying? So basically, what I'm saying, for those of you that don't understand that, is they are not wanting to do anything with the game other than screw it up, not fix it, and do zero about cheaters. Literally do nothing about cheaters, right? When you do that stuff, and you're not doing those things that you should be doing, for example, hey, why ain't you dealing with cheaters? Because when I talk to you, you sit there and say, oh, we take it serious. Bull crap. Well, I got more than enough proof to prove that you don't. So does everybody else. So they don't do anything about cheaters. They keep screwing up the game. They won't freaking, like, dude, really? You screw up the game. The game's constantly having performance issues because, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, when the game is fine, leave it the frick alone. You make money that way. Why do you think games like Resident Evil 4 Remake, as an example, keep making money even to this day? I wonder. Because the game's fixed, this, that, and the other. Not a whole boatload of bullcrap going on. And guess what? You're making money on it, right? Why do you think COD is still making money? Well, they do something about cheaters, for one, obviously. Why do you think so many people keep complaining about getting banned? Oh, I got voice chat banned, or oh, I got banned. How was it cheating? You got a mod pack? Yeah. Then you're cheating. Do you have anything that gives you advantages over other people? Yeah. Okay, then you're cheating. Were you exploiting glitches that take advantage over other people? Yeah. You're cheating. Did you say, certain things like you suck or this or that? Yeah. Whether you got, what do you expect? I mean, when you're doing that crap, do you expect not to get banned on there? What are you kidding me? And no, none of you guys suck, by the way. You guys are all amazing. Awesome. Um, you guys are the greatest because, you guys are stuck around with me for so long and just kind of, and we keep going. And you guys keep riding this journey with me, so I really thank each and every one of you for that. Um, but yeah, no freaking Epic Games though with Fortnite. All I got to do is fix the game, take out a bunch of the bull crap, and then freaking take and deal with cheaters. That's all they got to do. They don't have to lay off 830 freaking people. You're getting them people jobless right now. I mean, yeah, it's probably not going to be very hard for them to get a job, obviously, but still, that's not the point. The point is you're freaking laying off 830 people for what? Because you're losing money? Why do you think you're losing money? Unless those are the people that's not doing anything about cheating, adding all the bullcrap to the game, this, that, and the other, then why would you fire them? Why would you lay them off? It doesn't make any sense. Because here's the thing: if those are the ones that are actually doing something or trying to, but nobody else is wanting to listen, that sounds familiar. Considering that uh, I've talked to Epic Games, I don't know how many times. I really don't. I've talked to them numerous times, and trying to explain to them, like, look, you guys have to start doing something. You can't sit here and lie to me. You can't sit here and lie to everybody just saying, oh yeah, we do something about cheating. We take it seriously. No, you don't. There's more than enough proof that you don't. You can't sit there and lie to people like that. And then, you keep adding bullcrap into the game, which, mind you, some of it actually screws up the game performance-wise, because then you'll have like some issues with this or that. So yeah, you keep adding bullcrap into the game that gets fair players less of a chance at that point, because these people are already cheating. A lot of them are already cheating. And I see a lot of people, I guess, misunderstand cheating, because here's the thing: you can sit there and manipulate your stats to get into lower KD lobbies and stuff. Guess what? You're cheating. Now, where does that require a PC? Where does that require anything other than the know-how? And then, you got all these people, oh, I'm not cheating. You can't cheat on console. Like, check this out. So I caught this cheater, was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know, it was either yesterday or the other day or something. But check this out. So I want to let you guys know this before we go into the game. Here we go. Okay, so I call out the cheaters, right? You guys know this. Because I told him, I said, hope you enjoy cheating on video. You got caught by a YouTuber. Enjoy. What do you want me to say? You want me to lie to him? You know what I mean? Right, like, I'm a YouTuber. I do YouTube. I caught him cheating. Well, he goes on and then goes, what? LMAO. And then he says, I don't even play this. Like, he doesn't even play the game. But I checked out his stats, and they obviously outed him also, because his solo and duos is like low KD, and then his freaking trios and squads are a little bit higher. But then you look at the last 7 and the last 30 days, and he's got like a 6 KD. He went from like a 1.2 KD clear up to a freaking almost a 6 just overnight. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So obviously his stats freaking outed him. But then he goes and says, buddy, I'm on PS5, you can't get cheats. So I told him, I said, you know what? I think you ought to go check out my Dark Souls 1 on, the Dark Souls 1 Part 1 video on YouTube. Go check out the Dead Space 1 Part 1 video on YouTube. Go check out my Mortal Kombat 1 Part 1 on YouTube. And then come back and tell me that. Because I guarantee you can't. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way. And then, and the reason why I mention those is because obviously they're not crossplay. Well, then, he's all like, I used to be good. That's like hinting out that he's cheating now, but he didn't used to, right? Because used to, he didn't cheat. Is kind of what I'm getting from it is, like, he didn't cheat before, and he used to actually be pretty decent, right? But now he cheats. So it's like him admitting to cheating without directly saying, hey, I'm cheating. You know what I mean? So then, now check this out. Now I've noticed a trend, like this weird thing going on with cheaters that I catch. Because it seems kind of funny that, like, a lot of the cheaters that I catch tend to say one of the same things. You think everyone's cheating. Huh. So I got video proof of you cheating, but I think everyone's cheating. If that was true, wouldn't there be like millions of videos? Or wouldn't I have like, at least at the very minimum, wouldn't I have like thousands of videos of every single person I get smacked to saying that every single one of them was cheating? That's funny. Because I don't, obviously. So, but that's one thing I've noticed with a lot of the cheaters. They tend to say the same crap. See, they tend to act like Nadia, right? You know how Nadia was like, oh, it's because I'm female. It's because I'm a female. No, it ain't. It ain't because you're female. See, a lot of us, we don't care if you're a dude or a chick, right? We don't care. That doesn't mean you're not cheating. Because if it's funny how I've been seeing a lot of like these videos, even with like gym videos where these women are, oh, this guy's a creep or this or that, and I'm like, he grabbed weights, worked out with them, took them back, and he's a creep for doing that? I'm confused. And there's a walkway, like unless you want him to climb over crap, I mean, ain't that the whole point of the walkway? So it's sort of like, really? And then you get like, I just don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense, right? Because it's like, it's not even always a chick doing this kind of crap. I mean, what I mean by that is, so it's not always a chick because, like take this guy as an example, right? Acting like he can't cheat because he's on PS5. Are you kidding me? Get on Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS5 or Series X version. See if you don't run into a hacker that's got like an unlimited, crazy high, freaking impossible freaking rank that, when you sit there and shoot him in the face, he can't die either because, people will sit there and just shoot this dude in the face and just nothing. And then he'll go around smacking everybody like it ain't nothing, right? Like, come on. Really? Are you serious? Like you could just see the dude's obviously hacked. And guess what? There's zero crossplay with that game, period. And these people are hacking on consoles, obviously. I mean, they can hack on like PC, right? And then just move it to the console. I mean, that's not really hard to do. But, the point is they're obviously cheating. But then I thought what was funny, right after he said that, he was all like, oh, my bad. You got bot game and you finally got someone good. Bot game? I think if you watch my YouTube channel, we don't hardly ever get bots. However, we mostly get PC players that can't play Call of Duty anymore because they got banned from it. Huh. Why did you get banned from that again? Oh, yeah, cheating. So, a lot of the people that got banned, whether they're PC or console, a lot of the people that got banned for cheating on COD, guess where they're at? Fortnite. Why? Because they don't care. Epic don't care if you cheat on there. Just, I mean, seriously. Supposedly, now check this out. So supposedly, they had this system in play to where it would pick up like third-party stuff, like mod packs and stuff, and throw this in. But yet, people found a way through it. And I'm like, you know why? Because you didn't put enough care into it, obviously. I mean, think about it. Get on COD, get on Warzone as an example. You hook up a mod pack and you see if that notification don't pop up and warn you and say, hey, using it, you're gonna get, we're gonna take action against you. Yeah, you're gonna get banned. And it's been out how long for them? And as far as I'm aware, nobody has, you know, like found a way around that yet. I mean, I'm sure they will, but I'm sure that Activision Blizzard cares enough that they'll fix it, and they'll keep trying. What happened with Epic? They didn't. They just gave up. They were like, screw it, whatever. So yeah, there's a lot of people using like mod packs, Cronus Zen, and this, that, and the other on Fortnite because you can. Epic does not care anymore. I think we've already proved that. Well, see, the funny thing is, you know, because you guys know I don't really hardly ever get bot lobbies in there. And then he goes and says basically the same thing again. Except for this time, he's like, bro, you're too funny. Just quit the game. You are too bad. You're going to be thinking everyone is cheating. Okay, so I catch a cheater, and I think everyone's cheating? I'm confused on how that works. So I catch a cheater, and it's funny because it's usually just the cheaters that say this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, the cheaters are usually the ones that say that. Because it's like a freaking thing, right? So it's like you could just tell. Because it's obvious. You know what I mean? Because when you look at it, it's like, it's not a coincidence that cheaters are saying the same crap. But it's only the cheaters that are doing it. Then he thinks it was because of a different gun, and I'm like, dude, it had nothing to do with that gun. Nothing. So if it has nothing to do with that gun, and it's something completely else, something completely different, why would you go straight to the MK? Because he was talking about it being an MK7. Yeah, because there's an MK7 on there where it's like, you can freaking get, crazy good, like there's like almost no recoil and it shoots really fast. But it has nothing to do with that though. That's what I don't understand, because it's like, wait a minute, it has nothing to do with that, dude. So why would you bring that up? But he hasn't said nothing since. But the cheater in question, though, he goes by TYRZN-_. And he's on PlayStation, and he's apparently offline. But yeah, I don't know if maybe Sony figured something out or what, but funny how he's been offline ever since, though. And he hasn't said nothing else yet, so I mean, but no, because here's the thing that you guys have to remember. So a couple seasons ago, when they brought out Ranked, they actually did do something about cheaters, right? Like, you could just see it. Okay? So basically, when you look at it, they actually did something for a minute. And you could tell the difference between when they actually did something and when they didn't. So, and it's the same thing now. Like, you can tell when they do something and when they don't. Obviously, they're not doing anything now because you don't even get a notification that says, hey, we took action against a player you reported. Like, but let me explain something to you. So, in less than a week, in less than 5 days, me and Kurt was actually like, when we thought somebody was cheating, we're like, something's fishy. You know what I mean? Like, there's just something off about this person. We'd report it. Guess what? Less than 5 days, there was 5 or more people banned. Okay. It goes from that to just nothing? You mean to tell me just magically there's just no cheaters anymore? Really? Think about that for a second. You know what I mean? Like, just think about that for a second. Does it make any freaking sense? I mean, to literally go from
3, 2,
people getting banned left and right to nothing. I mean, can anybody legit actually freaking even, explain that? Because that's what I'd like to know, right? Like, can anybody even explain that one? I mean, who goes from just, people getting banned left and right to, nothing? But yeah, you see what I'm saying? Though it's like, wait a minute. How do you go from getting, people getting banned? And now the thing here is, one thing that a lot of people don't understand is because the problem with a lot of people, they think, oh, well, you got those people banned. Let me explain something to you. We didn't get nobody banned. They got themselves banned. They were cheating. We just let them know about it. That's not us getting them banned. We didn't force them to cheat. You see what I'm saying? Like, we didn't tell them to cheat.
That was like something you'd see at
How can we get them banned if it was their choice? Not ours. We didn't tell them to.
Got some new wares, stranger. You're in for a treat.
Now, last time I checked, that's on them, not us.
Look, there's a statue up there.
So, yeah. It's like, because I've noticed that some people get blamed for what the other people are doing. Like, wait a minute. Like, we didn't tell them to cheat. We just let, the developers know about it. Like, hey, look. So, yeah, I mean, it'd be different if it was like we were telling them to cheat or this or that or whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, that would be different. But they're making that choice on their own. That's not us telling them to do anything. Now, when I say, hey, obviously Epic don't care if you cheat on there, that doesn't mean go cheat on there.
Leon, there's some armor. Bet you could use it like a bulletproof vest.
Little old-fashioned for my taste.
Too bad. I think you look pretty dashing. Leon! The armor!
Come on, you can't be serious. Yeah. Nighty night. Nights. Ashley.
No problem.
I know what she's barking at now.
I don't think they're gonna move, do you?
Huh. Dining hall.
Eat here? No thanks.
Actually, I think it's this one, isn't it? Let me double check. Yeah, it's that one.
Have a seat.
Okay. Leon!
Looks like we figured it out. That should do it.
Yes, I don't think freaking iron turrets can actually hurt her anymore. We're gonna find out here in a minute, though, because I don't think they could on the original one
I
either.
see you took care of a
When you got that freaking thing.
request. Well done. I knew I could count on you. Pleasant travels.
Leon! The stairs!
Stay back. Run. Now!
I won't run. Wait for me, Leon.
I wonder if the clocks are the same as like standard, or if they're the same as friggin' professional. Because if it's the same as professional, it should be 7 o'clock. Try it first, though.
Is that a clock?
Yep. There's the 7 o'clock one. I don't think she can get hurt though by these guys. Because I don't think she could even on the original one.
A hidden staircase? It must lead to a secret room or something. Keys.
Wonder if I never grabbed those keys if Leon could grab them. So curious about that.
No way.
Huh. I don't think they can hurt her. Hurt. I don't even think I have to do the other part. I don't think. I think I just have to do this, grab the tablet, pick it up, I think is all I gotta do.
Come on. Come on. Oh, thank God. I am done with armor. Didn't I just say I was done?
Do they still block that part off? Yeah.
This sucks.
Before they did. Hi, boys.
Stay away. The heck? No, no, don't go out. Again. I've had enough of this. Okay.
Should be able to just walk right up the middle.
Lights and stay still.
Did I have na, like a basketball player or a football player? Excuse me, coming through. Hi. I am kind of curious about one thing though. So if I unlock this,
Which one is it?
but I don't use it, can Leon use it?
Almost there.
I mean, that's a legit, good question. I mean, if you think about it.
Leon!
Ashley, are you all right?
Yeah. Give me a sec, I'll get you out.
See, her part is a little bit shorter on here on the remake, but it's better technically because of where it's not quite as difficult, but it is at the same time. If you don't have the armor on.
Hey! Try this.
Can you make it down? I can catch you.
Yeah, I think so.
Or if you're playing on the easier difficulty.
Ashley! Shit!
So, what's become of the Amber?
Sorry, nothing yet. But my little helper is creating quite the commotion. Everything will work out just fine.
As long as you can keep your dog under control.
He's a good boy. Predictable.
Fine. Keep your mutt. But don't come crying to me if you get bit.
Leon, changed your mind yet?
Ada?
Assuming you haven't, I've got a tip for you. Seems like something big is about to go down in the throne room. Babysitting's tough, huh?
Hey, Ada! Ada! Perfect. Same as ever. Yes. All right. Time to get meaningful on your asses. Yeah, that's right.
Nope, still won't let me on. Huh. Okay.
So that's a request. A job well done deserves payment in kind.
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
There's some things money can't. A wise choice. I know, I say that a lot, but I mean it. You can't go wrong with that. Pleasant travels.
Man needs a break every once in a while, am I right? Step right out.
Got some new wares, stranger. You're in for a treat.
Fucking monsters. Wow, you are really slacking on your Ashley!
Leon, stop! No, don't come any closer!
Are you hurt?
Watch out!
Please, do continue. Do not resist, my dear. It serves only to make your suffering all the worse.
Please, please!
You sick!
Aquí nos despedimos, señor Kennedy.
Hang in there, Ashley. I'm coming for you. Talk about sticking the landing. Shit. The hell? Oh, give me a break.
I have something I think you like. Welcome Got some rare things on sale, stranger. Suit yourself. Welcome. I'll buy almost anything. Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave. A deal well struck. I still have pleasant travels.
Oh, you're kidding me. Finally, some peace and quiet. My condolences to your master.
Pitiful little lamb.
Your suffering came in, just as it has for our newest daughter, who has joined us in communion, and now she is of our flesh, of our blood. My faithful disciple will show her the path. Go now. Deliver to these vagrant children their salvation.
As you wish.
I'll make it cheap for you. Feeling better?
Yeah. Seems like it worked.
Bad news? All we've done is buy you some time. The suppressant's effects will wear off all too soon. You ready to go?
Don't worry about me. Ashley is the priority.
In that case, we know what we have to do. Then come, Sancho Panza! Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea!
You can hurt yourself.
Hey, that was my dance. Okay, we hurry, I get it.
Why help me, though? What's in it for you?
No need to be suspicious. I said I'd help you, didn't I?
I have something I think you like.
A little hard for me to put my faith in someone who used to work for Umbrella.
So you heard, huh? Umbrella's done for. You don't need to worry about them anymore. Give me a heads up next time!
You handle yourself pretty well. You sure you're just a researcher?
I'm just an average guy. Has to be quite the ladies' man. After you, I insist.
Such a gentleman.
Now you owe me.
Luis, heads up! Now we're even.
Is it always like this with you? Leon! Oye! I think we can get through here!
Come on. How's it look?
There. It's open. Well, that was a pain.
They're keeping those things cooped up down here, too?
The underground here is sacred to them. See, this is where they discovered Las Plagas, preserved inside ancient deposits of Ember.
Of course they did. You're not suggesting we ride this thing?
Do you see any other way? Give us a push, Sancho.
Who are you calling Sancho?
There, it's moving. This should speed things up a bit.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Hey, we're in a hurry, right? Oh, by the way,
What now?
won't be like thrill rides. We're going off the rails! Lean! Shit! This so good. Hope the cart holds up. Left turn! Hey, the cart's tipping over! You're going off the rails! Give me a hand! Thing's in bad shape. Take better care of it, okay?
This it?
Afraid not. Things are just getting started. Leon! Use this!
Appreciate it.
All right, let's go.
Not this again.
Hey, the cart's tipping over!
We've got trouble. End of the line, asshole!
Hey, the cart's tipping over! They're going off the rails! Give me a hand! Look! You can see where they dug up the bugs! Ahead!
You're kidding. Hit the brake! What? Are you serious? Jump!
Oh yeah!
Luis!
Can I get a hand? Give us a 3-2-1 next time, eh, Sancho?
Whatever.
Oh, man. Huh. But actually, this works. I knew it! Stay sharp! These guys have camouflage. What the hell are you doing?
care of her requested. Well done. You've proven yourself reliable. Stocking up while you can. Wise choice. That's good work, if I do say so myself. Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. Got pleasant travels.
Phew. I'm beat. Makes you appreciate tech like this.
I don't get you. Why risk your life like this? You don't know us.
I told you. It makes me feel better.
Be straight with me for once.
Los Iluminados. I was working for them.
See? There you go.
Helping the two of you doesn't make up for it. I know that. But still, I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
In that case, you better get serious.
Harsh words for a squire. We're out of that hellhole. The fresh air is calling our names. Por fin! Gus, if we made it all this way, you know it means we're almost...
Almost what?
Luis!
Long time no see, rookie.
Major Krauser? What the hell? Why?
Recovering stolen goods. And killing a few rats along the way. Easy work.
Ashley. It was you.
You catch on quick. Didn't I teach you? Knives are faster. Not good. We are just getting started, rookie.
Are you being controlled by that cult?
This has nothing to do with them. I'm a free man who made a choice. Too slow.
Major! You're not thinking straight!
Oh, my mind's clearer than it's ever been. Now focus and show me what you got.
A soldier like you! Why would you work for these freaks?
Why? Have you forgotten what happened to you?
Operation Javier?
They killed us all. Without war, without mercy. Only devastating power. What's wrong? I want to see for myself.
Krauser! I can understand. What happened was unforgivable. But that doesn't give you the right to hurt innocent people.
You're still a kid, holding on to fantasies of what's right and wrong. What's wrong? Not looking too steady. Enough play, rookie. You haven't changed a damn bit. What a disappointment.
Not looking good, eh, my friend? And such a loss to the ladies of the world.
Don't talk.
Take this. The key to my laboratory. Go there and remove those damn parasites. Help Ashley. You know, I led a pretty shitty life. But now, eh? What do you think, Leon? People can change, right?
You were a fine knight, Don Quixote. Yeah, you won't get away with this, Krauser.
Leon, there's only time to say this once, so listen up. They took your friend to the top of the clock tower. If you hurry, you might get there before she turns into one of them.
So you aren't heartless after all. I guess I should be thankful?
Yeah, you should.
I have something I think you like. Welcome. Got some rare things on sale. Next time, buy something, eh?
There's the clock tower.
Hang in there, Ashley.
You are nothing, if not unyielding, Mr. Kennedy. However, I'm afraid it ends here. Expel this intruder!
Shit.
Oh, señor. Somos tu martillo.
Someone feel welcome. Lift. How thoughtful. The lift!
something I think you like.
Boy, some people ain't very smart. Let me tell you what. So this person posted a photo of a game they got from GameStop, right? And it said that the price of it was $54.99 for normal price, and then under that sticker it said clearance $27.99. And they're talking about how that GameStop is ripping people off. Like, they're not ripping people off in that sense, no. Because if that's clearance, then that means it was a sale price. They're not ripping nobody off. Just because it's not on sale anymore, that ain't, nobody's fault. But GameStop does scam people, though. And I'll explain to you how. So I went into my local GameStop once, and I was going to purchase... I ended up having to order it online on their store. But I tried to get the Razer Siren X microphone, and it was on sale, for like 50, 60 bucks, right? Well, when I went into the store, they had one, and it said clearance $99.99. I'm like, wait a minute, that's normal price. I even showed them proof that it's normal price. Oh, well, that's what the computer prints out. We can't do nothing about that. Yes, you can, because that's called false advertisement. I'm showing you what the actual sale price of it is, and you're telling me that since that's online, even though it did not say online only, because according to GameStop Corporate, if it says online only, then yeah. But if it does not, then no. Plus, on top of that, it said clearance on there, and it also said clearance in the store. Now, obviously, that means they're freaking scamming people when you literally show them the correct stuff and everything, and they still freaking tell you, oh, that's what the computer's printing out. We can't do nothing about that. Like, yes, you can. That's literally false advertising. You can't say something's on clearance and it still be the normal price. Now, one of these goofballs on here actually commented and stated, where's it at? Let me look real quick. Come on, turd. Where's it at? Man. Trying to find it. Because I closed it out and... Well, anyways, the one guy's like, oh... one person was like, they could charge whatever price they want. No, they can't. Not technically. And I know that for a fact because, GameStop Corporate even explained to me how that worked. So no, they can't actually charge whatever price they want because, the employees get fired for charging whatever price they want. You know that, right? Like, so yeah, they can't charge whatever price they want. Okay? Now, however, another person decided they wanted to say, now this is like, this one blows my mind because it's just wild what this person said, but they said, Well, you don't have to buy from there. You don't have to buy from them, so it's not a scam. Wait a second. So I decided to comment back on him, and I was like, and I explained to him in a few simple words, right? I was like, you don't have to buy food, but people do anyways, don't they? Like they do it. They do, and they don't have to. You know why they don't have to? Well, because. How do you think farmers do it exactly? How do you think all these people that is surviving in the wilderness do it, huh? I mean, they can't just go buy food if they're in the wilderness, right? So how are they doing it? Say, no, you don't have to buy food, but people do. But here's my thing. I think it just blows my mind because it's like, you're telling people that you don't have to buy. But it's a store. It's not even a little chain store. It's not even like a little mom and pop shop. It's a little, like, big chain store. It's freaking GameStop. Like, dude, really? Like, you're telling people that, oh, you don't have to buy, or, you know, it's not a scam because you don't have to buy anything from them. Like, if nobody bought anything from them, the store wouldn't even exist. So, I'm just saying. But obviously, they wouldn't even exist. So, yeah. Funny how that works, you know? Because it seems kind of funny how, oh, well, you don't have to buy from them, huh? Okay, we don't have to buy a PlayStation. You don't have to buy an Xbox. You didn't even have to download Facebook, but yet you're still on there, ain't you? Because, and the reason why I say that is because, well, everybody's on Facebook. How many people can you actually turn around anywhere or call that don't have a Facebook? Almost nobody. Almost nobody does not have a Facebook. Almost everybody, however, has a Facebook. Right?
Something's bound to catch your eye.
So, yeah, that's why I say that. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, think about it, right? He's, he could be on Instagram, Facebook. They could be on, Snapchat, this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? So it's like, you don't have to download Facebook. You don't have to download Instagram. You don't even have to download OnlyFans or Snapchat or this or that or the other. You see what I'm saying? But yet you did anyways. Why? Because it exists. That's why. Because you like it. That's why. How many people can sit there and say they don't like video games? They don't go to a game store to buy what? What's the one thing you go to a game store to buy? Games, game consoles, game related items. You see what I'm saying here? Really? I tell you, some freaking people, man, I tell you.
And so, I have delivered the girl to you as promised. Do tell our Lord to not forget the loyalty of his servant, Ramon.
Ashley!
Such a fool, Mr. Kennedy. To have been bestowed with Lord Sattler's...
You talk too much.
And yet failed. You vulgar, utterly uncivilized mongrel!
me to show you the power freely granted by my master, the power of God. The stage is set for the final act. You are nothing. Please help me. Oh, Sally.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with some people though, man. It's just freaking wild to me. Because it's like, wait a minute. And you know what's crazy though? There's so many people that'll sit there and tell you all this misinformation. Like, wait a minute. When you know that they're full of crap. But here's the funny thing though.
Ashley.
Let's say, as an example, Sony tells you something, right? So you know for a fact that it's false information when somebody else says something different. But you report it as false information, and none of these sites like Facebook, Instagram, none of them, Reddit, not one, will frickin' remove it or anything or give them a warning like, hey, look, keep giving false information. Nothing. Why? That doesn't make any sense. I just don't understand it. It's like, oh, okay. But call a guy a girl and a girl a guy when they're identifying as the opposite. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with identifying as like male or female or nothing. And I'm not meaning anything bad by that exactly. I'm just using as an example, you know? Because it's like, you know, if you are still a guy and you're identifying as a female, but yet you still have all the guy parts and everything, it's kind of false information. You see what I'm saying? Because to me, it's like, I don't think you should technically be allowed to identify as the opposite sex if you still have all of the parts. You know what I mean? Because I guarantee you one thing, and here's a big thing, okay? Let's say you're a guy transitioning into a woman, as an example, and you identify as a woman, but yet you still have all the guy stuff, right? Get arrested and see where they send you. Try it. Because if you still have all the guy parts, but you're identifying as a woman, and you get arrested, you're still going to the men's jail or the men's prison. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to go to a female prison or jail because you identify as a woman, and yet you still have all the guy parts. You see what I'm saying? So it's not nothing bad like against anybody that identifies as a woman or a man. There's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, I was watching this video a while ago and they brought up a really good point. So, if a guy, let's say a woman, right? Somebody's girlfriend, as an example. Let's just say somebody's girlfriend is like doing something to them and they're like, you know what? I'm just going to beat the snot out of her, right? They decide they want to try to beat the snot out of their old lady, right? All they have to do is say, I identify as a woman. Then it's a woman on woman, right? Even though he still has all the guy's parts? You see what I'm saying here? Now, however, if it's a guy that, you know, decided, hey, I want to transition into a woman and, you know, had my stuff, you know what I mean? Like, don't have the guy parts anymore and everything. Yeah, they can identify as a woman, obviously. It makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Like, it makes sense. But if you still have, like, all the girl parts and you identify as a man, I got some news for you, but if some dude beats the crap out of you, you identified as a man, remember? Now, if you got all the guy parts and stuff and you're saying, I identify as a man, yeah, there you go. You see what I'm saying here? Because that's the thing that people need to stop and realize, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with people, you know, hey, I want to be a girl or I want to be a guy. There's nothing wrong with that. You are who you are, you know? But my thing about it, though, is if every guy on this planet says, I identify as a woman and beats the crap out of a woman, is there really anything wrong with that? You see what I'm saying here? Just so he could beat the crap out of a woman, that's all he's got to say? You understand what I'm saying here? Because there's a lot of women beater and guy beaters, like whether it's a woman or a dude. So there's women that beat men, there's men that beat women. But when it comes to the guys, however, because unlike the women's side of it, the guys, I mean, let a guy beat a woman. See how many dudes ain't sitting on the sideline like, oh, well, whip his butt. Let a woman beat the crap out of the snot out of a man. Everybody tends to laugh about it, huh? So, that's how it works. Because my mama taught me that if a woman stands up like a man, puts her fists up like a man, wants to fight like a man, she could take it like a man. And my mama was black. If that counts for anything, because I know some people might be like, oh, it's a white woman thing. No. She was black. You know, that's just to kind of clarify, like, you know what I mean? Like, because some people will sit there and try to use excuses. Oh, it's because they're white. It's because they're white, or this or that. No. My mama was black. And I say was because she has since passed away. And a lot of people will sit there and ask me, what do you mean, was? Like, how was you black? Like, okay, well, she passed away, so... You see? Because a lot of people don't understand what was means. It's like a past tense type of thing. You know? But, yeah, no, That's kind of what I'm saying is like, you know, if you don't, the best way I can explain it is if you have all the guy parts and everything and you're still a guy, you should not be allowed to identify as a woman because then what are the cops going to do if some random guy just starts beating the crap out of a woman? I identify as a woman. You see what I'm saying? Now, if they ain't got all the guy parts and everything, yeah, then it makes sense. The same way with the women. Right, so if a woman's transitioning into a man, oh, I identify as a man. Okay, but you still have all the girl parts. You see what I'm saying here? Because then you're going to have all these people thinking they got the right to just go beat the crap out of people or this or that or whatever and just, oh, I identify as a woman. Like, bro. And see, the thing about this is some people might take it wrong, but here's the thing. I'm actually helping people like that, right, by explaining this, because the thing is, you know, when it comes to transsexuals or anything like that, you got to remember, I'm helping those type of people out by saying what I'm saying, because the thing is, well, think about it. It's like, you know, I have ADD/ADHD. But then you got people sitting there saying the same thing, and this, that, and the other, and getting Social Security checks and stuff, when it's like, oh, okay, you give people like me a bad name, obviously, because you're sitting there lying about it. You see what I'm saying? So, basically, when a guy who still has all the guy parts and everything identifies as a woman, obviously they're giving a lot of these women bad names. You see what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. Because that's going to be the new excuse for every guy that says it, okay? And the reason why I say that is because it's like, think about it. If they do something wrong, because women get away with so much more, obviously, The thing is if a guy does something that women normally get away with, oh, I identify as a woman. You think they're not going to get away with it? You understand what I'm saying? Now, if they actually don't have all the parts, and they do have the women parts and everything, yeah, then you can say, hey, I identify as a woman. It makes sense. You see what I'm saying?
Ah, damn it.
Looking for something?
So the guy that said, but nobody has to buy it, so nobody is getting scammed. And I told him, I said, nobody has to buy food, but they do. He says, are you dumb? Okay. How did people make it back in the day when there was no stores? How did humanity live when there was no stores and you couldn't go out and buy food? Oh, well, you know. Common sense tells you. Obviously, they didn't have to buy food. See, I'm not like real smart. I'm only smart when it comes to certain things. And I even asked him, I'm like, you know, it's like, you're not very intelligent, are you? Because it's funny how I am more, like, when it comes to my smarts, it's game consoles, PC, electronics, stuff like that, right? But I have the common sense to actually know that you don't have to actually buy food. I mean, it's not even, you know, because here's the thing. I'm sure the guy's in his 30s or so. Okay. This is why I was like, you're not very intelligent, are you? Because, with a question mark, because I'm asking him, like, hey, look, are you not that intelligent or something? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to make fun of him or anything. But come on. Who the heck raised this guy? Because, you know, when you get raised, let me ask you something. As growing up as a kid, did you have to buy food? Yeah, some kids did. Right? Some of them did. Because, you know, either their parents were just too busy working or this or that or the other, or just didn't want to be around or whatever, right? And they were just kind of mostly on their own. Yeah, that makes sense. But most kids don't go through that. Most kids don't have to go out and buy food, right? And if you're out in the wilderness, there's no stores. Money's useless unless you know, start a fire or something, maybe, you know, to keep warm. But last time I checked, you don't have to buy food. Nobody has to buy food, but they do, and that's true. That is completely true. How can you actually call somebody dumb for saying that? Because it's obviously true. How do you think people survive out in the middle of nowhere with no stores around? Nowhere to buy food from, as an example. How do you think them people survive? I mean, think about it. That's why I'm asking him, like, hey, you're not very intelligent, are you? With a question mark, like, bro. I mean, that's even common sense. I have a freaking learning disability, okay? And somehow I freaking know that? Are you kidding me? What does this world come to? I mean, honestly. How are you going to call me dumb? Like, does it make any sense? Are you dumb? Nobody has to buy food, but they do. Are you dumb? Really? Huh? Man, some people, I swear.
You look like you've got something to say.
I have something to ask you. But I don't think I'll get a straight answer. Raccoon City. You know, after the incident, the world changed. You try to save one person, 100 others die. I guess I changed too.
You? Leon S. Kennedy. You haven't changed. You just think you have.
So here's my question. Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
What do you think? We're here.
And no, I'm not bullying him either.
Don't think too hard, handsome. See you later.
Because it's a literal, simple question. You know? Like, if you want to say anybody's bullying anybody, it'd be him bullying me, or trying to at least. It's obviously not working out for him when it comes to trying to bully people, though, is it? I mean, considering that, yeah, you heard what I said, right? Like, he said, but nobody has to buy it, so nobody is getting scammed. I said, nobody has to buy food, but they do. He said, are you dumb? So then I said, you're not very intelligent, are you? With a question mark, like, hey, look, I'm asking a serious question. Like, are you not that intelligent? Because how do you think people lived before there were stores? I mean, think about it this way. Look at hunters. People who hunt deer and stuff, right? Come on, are you kidding me? So, I mean, it was more of him trying to bully me because he's like, are you dumb? Like, really? That doesn't even make any sense. Because, you know, technically you don't have to buy food, but you do. Right? I mean, technically. And that's true. And again, before there were stores, how do you think people lived? How do you think people live, like, out in the middle of nowhere with no stores anywhere?
Some new goods that might...
How do you think people go into the wilderness and survive day after day? Or get trapped on an island, right? And survive?
Interesting.
There's no stores. You can't exactly just go to the store and buy food, right?
Welcome Got something
But
new?
yet they're surviving, though, ain't they? I wonder how they're doing that if they can't go to the store and buy food.
Better to be over prepared. Am I right? Good luck
So,
to you,
yeah.
stranger.
I'm just pointing out the obvious, but it's obviously not me
I'll pay a
trying to,
pretty
like,
penny
bully
for
him or anything. I mean, it's completely the opposite way around. I mean, and that's just kind of obvious.
a deal well struck. Pleasant travel.
Because obviously, I bring up valid points. And see, the thing is I didn't call him dumb. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not bullying him. I asked him the question. Because it's like, dude, are you not that intelligent? Because it doesn't take much to know this. It really don't. I mean, when you're growing up, you know all about it, basically. I mean, think about it this way. How do you think that people that go into the wilderness, survive, get lost on islands, survive, they obviously learned it from somewhere. Most likely it was school because, you know, they tell you, hey, because at least from what I remember when I went to school, hey, don't eat this if you're out, if you get lost and you're out and about by yourself. Don't eat this because it's harmful. This is okay to eat, but don't eat that. Okay. That is something you learn in school in like the freaking what, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, something like that? I mean, come on. It's simple stuff. And it's not even, you know, because my thing about it is, it's like, look at it this way. How many of you guys would call somebody dumb for saying you don't have to buy food, but you do? When technically you don't have to buy food. You're gonna call that person dumb? You see what I'm saying? Like, you're really gonna call that person dumb? When you technically don't even have to buy food? But people do anyways. It's just freaking crazy. You know, it's like, really? I mean, it's not false information. Because obviously if it was, I don't think anybody would be able to survive without a store. Oh, and not to mention, where do you think most of the stores get their food from? When you go to the store and say you buy, I don't know, hamburger, deer meat, where do you think that comes from? Animals. Now, let's say you had one of those animals and you slaughtered it instead. Do you have to go out and buy it at that point? I didn't think you did. Now, some people might argue, oh, well, you got to buy the animal. Okay. Not always. Not everybody always has to buy the animal. Okay? That's what people need to understand. Because, again, back in the day, like way back in the day, yeah, people would sell their animals to other people, right? Then that person would, like, say, breed them. Okay? They didn't pay for the ones that they bred, did they? So if they take 2 pigs, for example, then they have 4 pigs because they mated. 2 of the pigs they didn't obviously pay for, did they? They only bought the 2 pigs, right? Let's say they bought 2 pigs. And they mated them, and now they got 4. They slaughter 2 of them, have the other 2 mate again. You see what I'm saying here? But the thing about it is, though, is in a lot of cases, though, there's a lot of cases, though, but you can actually get, like, for instance, I'd never hurt my dog, but I got her for free, so I didn't have to pay to get her. Just saying. You see what I'm saying? She was given to me. So think about it. Say somebody gives somebody a cow. Okay, they slaughter that cow. Did they have to pay for that cow to eat? No, they think so. And again, people who get lost on, like, islands and stuff, there's no stores. How do you think they survive? You think they just, decide to make a boat, go out and try to find a store, buy some food? Or even people who just live on islands because they choose to. Because they were, rich enough to frickin' basically buy an island. And there's no stores around, you know what I mean? Like, there's no stores around. How do you think they're making it? Think they're just going out buying food? Like, how are you gonna try to bully me, bro? Really? Like, yeah, I am dumb on a lot of stuff. Okay, give me just a second. I gotta use the restroom real quick and I'll be right back. Whew, that feels better. Wow. Man.
Lo atraparemos.
This where they're keeping Ashley?
Okay, so I think I'm gonna hop off here for now. I'm trying to make this one into a multiple parter, I guess, rather than just 2 parts to kind of give it like 4 or 5 parts. You know what I mean? Mainly because that's kind of originally how I was going to do it, but some of my friends are wanting me to hop on with them and play some other games with them. So yeah. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy, please give it a big fat thumbs up. Maybe subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to, if you do subscribe and you haven't already, make sure to turn the post notifications on. Make sure to set them to all. Real quick, just again, I wasn't bullying that guy. Obviously, he tried to bully me, and I just basically wouldn't let him. So, that's how that basically was. And believe it or not, he hasn't said anything. And, yeah. But I kind of also told him that he was being called out, but not by name, for privacy. I was like, well, and I even told him, I'm like, you're welcome. Because I'm not going to go that low, you know what I mean? Like, if it was a freaking player like on Xbox, PC, or PlayStation or something, that's one thing, because they're not going by their real names, obviously. So, you know, um, but again, he tried to bully me, and I wouldn't let him. So, but anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Don't forget about that donation button. It helps support the channel and everything. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great and blessed day, and I'll catch you later.